Okay, we're shooting a video here. Back in the 80s, I was writing to baseball players and to football players and having them sign some cards. And we're going to open up this box here. And we're going to shoot a video of the 1986 Topps baseball cards that I had signed through the mail. So, we're going to go through them right now. And then I'm going to check them off in my book, put them in the computer, and I'm finally going to file and weigh my set. 1986 Topps, Cleveland Indians, Roy Smith. These are ones I got in the mail back in the 80s. 86 Topps, Juan Barangay. I don't know how you pronounce it. This one's not signed in a very good pen. Signed in red, Philly red. Luis Aguayo. Next, Sean Dunston, Chicago Cubs. The late Dave Bergman signed this in a ballpoint pen. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. Next, Mike Brown, Pittsburgh Pirates. Next, Dave Lopes, Chicago Cubs. John Wathan, Kansas City Royals. Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell, Detroit Tigers. These are all ones I got back in the mail when I was a kid. Back in 1986, I sent these out. Ron Hassey, catcher for the New York Yankees. Thank you, Ron. Zane Smith, Atlanta Braves. Thank you. Signed with a blue Sharpie. Nice. Tim Laudner, signed in a ballpoint. Very hard to see. Mike Mason, pitcher for the Texas Rangers, signed with a black Sharpie. Next, signed with the blue Sharpie, my favorite pen. Joel Skinner, catcher for the White Sox. Dan Billardello, met him a few times when he was managing in the minor leagues. He's still managing the minor leagues. He was an interesting individual. Kent Tekulve, Philadelphia Phillies, member of the We Are Family 1979 Pirates. Gary Reedus, thank you, Gary, for signing this card for me back in 1986. Next, ballpoint pen, Keith Atherton. All right, from this point forward, I'm going to get a little excited if I get a blue Sharpie. Woohoo! Blue Sharpie. Rich Gedman, catcher for the Boston Red Sox. Woohoo! Blue Sharpie. Bruce Bochy. Bobby Meacham, Sharpie, black. Woohoo! Tom Gorman, Sharpie, blue. Love it. The late George Fraser, woohoo! Sharpie, blue. I'm not saying woohoo because he passed away. I'm saying I'm woohoo because he got me the blue Sharpie. Thad Bosley, black Sharpie. Woohoo! Milt Thompson. Met him at a game before and he signed a ball for me or something. Blue Sharpie. Bob Baylor. Ballpoint pen. Maybe I'll send him a Sharpie. Don Carmen. Woohoo! Blue Sharpie. Bruce Bochy. Black Sharpie. Woohoo! Roy Smalley. Blue Sharpie. Glenn Brummer. Black Sharpie. Hall of Famer Lee Smith. Blue ballpoint. Ray Searage, not a Hall of Famer. Blue ballpoint. I'll give this a woohoo. Steve Bedrosian, blue, looks like a very fine point Sharpie, thin, extra fine, I guess. Bill Schroeder, signed in black, Milwaukee Brewers. Brad Kamensk, black Sharpie, Atlanta Braves. Rick Dempsey, catcher for the Orioles. Woohoo! Don Robinson. Well, this next one's not really a signature. I actually did a signing with Glenn Wilson, and I brought this to the signing. This was not his signature. He said someone signed this card for him, so that one doesn't do any good. Frank Viola, woohoo! Blue Sharpie. Mike Krukow, black Sharpie. Moose Haas, Milwaukee Brewers, black Sharpie. Woohoo! Don Slaught, Texas Rangers catcher, blue Sharpie. And last but not least, ballpoint pen, Rick Russell. These were cards that I have received back in the mail. I wrote these guys letters back in 1986. And I think all these ones are legit except for the Glenn Wilson one, because I know that's not. I did a signing with him, and that's not a signature. And I showed it to him, and he said that wasn't a signature. So anyhow, we'd like to ask you to give us a thumbs up, to subscribe to our channel, to keep collecting, and God bless.